For me, International Women Day means we are celebrating the girls and women, our achievements so far, where we are going, and then reminding the upcoming generation that the sky is the limit.
International Women's Day means, for me, it means celebrating the achievements and accomplishments of women in the different spaces that they participate in. It also means creating awareness around the different stereotypes, biases, as well as challenges that women face in the social, cultural, economic, as well as political space, as well as an opportunity to lend a voice to the women empowerment agenda as well as gender equity agenda.
For me, it means the day when really we celebrate women and how far women have come, not just in terms of representation and participation, but in actual engagement on various platforms, especially in the science field and also in other fields, leadership roles and so on.
International Women's Day to me is a day of celebrating women, where we have come from, where we are, and where we are going.
It means that women are currently being appreciated and our rights are being heard and achieved.
Personally, the day means that we celebrate the trailblazers who came before us, and today I'm being celebrated.
As a climate scientist, technology has really helped me. So, for example, now we are able to analyze large data sets because of that. In addition, we are able to also log into remote computers and do our work from there. We are also able to collaborate with other scientists, international scientists. And then in terms of communication, it has allowed us to be able to communicate our findings with others through blogs, research publication, social media. And then we are also able to get the information of what is currently happening from other people.
As a statistician in the food security field, I use technology when it comes to data collection. There are a lot of cutting edge technologies that we can use and leverage on when it comes to data collection, when it comes to surveys, remote sensing as well, because as you know, right now we have moved from paper-based data collection to mobile-based and also more technology-based data collection. I also use technology when it comes to data visualization. There are a lot of interactive dashboards that we have been working on just to make sure that people have access to data and information around food security. Going forward, I'm looking into venturing into predictive analytics, which I can leverage on also to understand future trends in regards to food security. When it comes to communication, we are using different digital platforms to communicate to different stakeholders, including decision makers and policy makers on the food security situation in the region. Who are the most food insecure? Where are they? What are the causes of their food insecurity? So these issues can be addressed.
Technology in my work has really enabled me to be able to perform various tasks. You can imagine the advancements in terms of having new applications that you can use to model climate, for example, new tools that you can use to look at impacts of climate change, and also tools that you can be able to communicate some of this information to different stakeholders, including community members. So for me, I see the advance in technology as a great enabler in the work that I do, because it enables me do my work much faster, and it also enables me to disseminate information that I come up with to a very wide sort of range of stakeholders and users.
Technology in my daily work in terms of gender expert has really helped me in terms of getting information that has not been there, that can actually be we can get through sites and everything. Yeah.
As a GIS technician, technology has helped me improve the services that is offered to the community. Before with GIS, it was all about surveying, but right now we are giving information from all over the world.
I can say that it's guided me on the things I need to do. Like communication, being able to get information for myself, even in terms of education. I don't need to rely on other people. I can just do it myself. In short, it has empowered me as a woman.
So in the field, so for example, when you talk about computation, now we are able to have a high performance computing systems. So in these high performance computing systems, we are able to do a lot of calculations and even localize the information. And then in terms of collection of data, we now have what is called 3D automated weather stations, which are very cheap and can allow our collection of data over most parts of sub-Saharan Africa which do not have station data. And then in terms of communication, because of the advancement of social media and other communication channels, we can actually now provide the early warning systems in time.
In my field, some of the technological advancements that have come when it comes to especially climate science, you see the advancements in terms of climate modeling. For example, now with the advancement, you can be able to model regional impacts of, future changes in climate and be able to have information that can enable us to plan better for the future in terms of the impacts that we are expecting. But then also that can allow us to actually map various scenarios, like, so if we don't do this, this is where we are going to land at. So then we have to think, what sort of future do we want to get? So technology has really helped us sort of have a clearer picture of some of these, and in that way enable us to probably make better decisions, hopefully. This is something that is still being worked on, but we also hope that as technology continues to advance and we get more information and we can be able to be more accurate in terms of some of these climate projections, then decision makers, especially the policy makers in various governments, in various entities, can be able to use this information to actually make better decisions to enable communities who are ravaged by climate change impacts to be able to adapt and have a more better future, especially for our future generations.
Apart from the satellite-driven data that we are using and can access it from anywhere, that's the major advancement. And the machine learning that is coming up, and people are using that to solve climate change.
If I would talk of my field, which is community development, I would say something like SMSs has helped women, let's say even in the community, when it comes to agriculture, and now it being ICPAC, things like climate information has really empowered them when it comes to agriculture and farming and all that.
One thing I would advise the other young girls is that be imaginative, and also let's use the technology out there to improve our livelihoods.
For the young girls out there, I just want to tell them that they are more than capable, they are worthy, they are powerful to do anything that they set their mind to. And also that there are many female role models that have paved the way forward for them. So they are not alone in this journey. And we are there and we are rooting for them, and the future is really bright for them.
This day, I would like to urge young girls to encourage them to venture into the sciences and generally just follow their passion. Whatever they want to do, they can do it. They are able, they have the capability, they have the capacity, and only the sky is the limit. So young girls out there, the sky is the limit for you. So go ahead and, break the glass ceilings.
My advice is do not fear technology, and remember that if the men can do it, you can do it better.
The generation before us made a mess to the mother earth. It's up to us to make change, mitigate the measures of climate change. And my message to young girls out there, tomorrow is not late. Today is the day to start making the improvements that we need for mother earth.
they can always, whatever you want to do, you can do it. And especially when it comes to empowering your fellow women, it's very empowering and encouraging.